Maker, maker, he's a bloody streaker. Maker, moo. Maker, he's a bloody streaker. Maker, moo.
So we're doing a review on the Walther Rotex RM8. Starting from the butt. Nice rubber butt. Ambidextrous cheek pad. Very comfy. Bit weighty with all the scopes and silencer. When you first buy this, it only comes as the rifle itself. You'll need to buy the scope. You'll need to buy the suppressor. It's got a little buddy bottle. Which is, well, I think you fit it to 225, but 200 is plenty. You'll get about 180 shots with this. This is, yeah, it's 2.2. It's an 8-shot magazine. And yeah, it's really nice. You can get, I think the heavier it is, the more stable shots you'll get. So I think the weight might help in that aspect. If it's too light, it's probably harder to get a good stable shot on. I've fitted it with a Hawk fast mount, and that's a 412, 416 times 50. It's well, because it's a fast mount, it comes with mounts, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's a dovetail top, and it's got a Picatinny bottom, so you can attach a bipod handle, put a laser on there or torch. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice grip. It's quite weighty, but I think the balancing point is probably about there. I'd say it's about there. So we're going to give this a go. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that with a bipod, obviously it'll sit up out here, so it'll probably be, you know, good for target shooting. As a 2.2, it's also very good for hunting, quarry. And before you do go hunting quarry, you have to make sure that you have got insurance. You can't just rock up to a field and crack on. If you do not get permission, you can be spending some time in prison, and that won't be fun. I think if you shoot over your permission, that's armed trespass, and you will go to prison for armed trespass. Like, you can't shoot in public places either. If you do, you will be going to prison. They'll give you a heavy fine, and you won't have a good day because of it. They'll confiscate your rifle. So if you're gonna do it, make sure you are above board. Don't just shoot animals. And even though with the general license you must keep an eye on the general license, it will change, it does change. You can only, I think it's, you can only shoot wood pigeon if they are causing sufficient damage to farmers' crops or animal feed, things like that. It's a screw off suppressor. Which you can adapt to any other one you want. So it's not too bad. Without a suppressor, it is loud. It is very loud. I'll just show you now. Right, mind your eyes, people. That is extremely loud, but I'm not quite sure what make this one is, but I only got it for 25 quid, so it wasn't too dear. The scope was 120, but it's an all singing, all dancing. It's all singing, all dancing one. Has illumination, so if I'm aiming at something with a black background, I can change the crosshairs to a green or to a red. And you can adjust the brightness on that. The turrets are very, very easy to change your windage and elevation. Comes with these screw caps. Take a while, but just goes to show that they are very protected. And now the one on the side is windage, obviously. One on top is elevation, so you can zero in. Is a lot easier. So that's all being said. That's brilliant. What else can I say? Yeah, just obviously. I would show you some grouping and stuff, but I can't fire this in the house, and my garden's too small, so the only place I can shoot is at range or with permissions. But yeah, she is a beauty, an absolute beauty. It's a Walther barrel, which is an excellent gun manufacturer, and they specialises in, obviously, firearms. It was made in Germany. She is a beaut, an absolute beaut. You can get a wood stock for it. Now all it is, to change it from a wood stock to this stock, is these two screws, like Allen key screws. And then it will literally just slide out like that. There's like a hook here, put the hook in, put it against, screw it in. That's the stock done. It's a two-stage trigger, but you can only adjust that travel there. But I haven't had any problems with the trigger. It's a nice trigger. It's plastic, but you're not swinging off it. So with loading the magazine, cock the weapon back, This has many names. I've been heard it called many names, but I'll say it's a magazine retaining pin. That's what I would call it, because it just locks the magazine in. You can either, when you load from the left, put your magazine in, put the retaining pin forward, and then put the bolt forward, and you're ready to go. You can also do it in one action, so magazine in, and then with the bolt action, you can put it over, and that will automatically push the retaining pin back into the magazine. If we can hear it with the suppressor on. Now, I don't know if you're going to hear the same, but there is a big difference, a hell of a big difference. So if you're in the woods, you don't want a big noise. It is literally, yes, the safety. Safety is fairly annoying because it keeps resetting itself. It's an automatic safety, but it's still good. I can't push it. It's going to be on safe unless I hit this middle bar and then in. And there's a big red dot to say it is live. Now we are ready to fire. If we just fire off this, it's not loaded. Now that's a massive difference. You probably can't hear it as well as me, but there's a huge difference. And that is the Walther Rotex RM8. But in order to get a PSP, you will also need, not only you need to buy a scope and a suppressor, but you also need one of these. This is a 3 litre, excuse me, this is a 3 litre oxygen tank bottle. And the crazy amount of much PSI is holding in one of these, and if you do not know what you're doing, they are very, very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. At the moment this is empty, but give you an idea how much this will take. A car tyre will hold 32 PSI. This can hold 3000 PSI. If you're not careful, it will blow a hole in your hand. That's how much pressure is in this. So in order to fill it up, it's very easy with the RM8. It's all here. There's the gauge and there's the filling port. I do not like the ones when the gauge is on top of the barrel here. So you're literally looking down the barrel. Crazy, crazy. If anything could go wrong, you're gonna get it right into the face. If this come loose or anything, there are bad seals in it, a lot of pressure, this is gonna turn into like a rocket. It's gonna shoot you in the face. So doing it from there, it's just stupid. This one's nice and easy. When you do buy this, it comes with this little port. You stick that in the hole, make sure everything's tight, stick it in the hole, and then ease the pressure in. Don't fill it up too fast, because as the air rushes in, it will get hot. It will get very hot and can cause damage to the seals. So nice and easy. At the moment, this is only on 175 bar, which is more than enough still, more than enough. You probably get, well, there's 180 in the fill, 180 shots, and then your pressure will start dipping. So you can obviously get more than 180, but always try and keep pressure in. Don't use it until it's on 0. Always try and keep just under 100, just so everything's tight as you're putting in more air. When you do, back to where I keep jumping around what we're doing, but when you do, nice and slow, and remember to lock it off from the top and then ease the pressure off out of the hose. Do not just pull it out, because it will go bang. It might hurt your hand. It's not a good thing. So ease the pressure off with the side bit of your pump. Even a stirrup pump, ease the pressure off. You must ease the pressure off. Get that air out of that tube. And then pull it out. Do that up. Job's a good one. So it's really easy. With the pump, it can be with the stirrup pump, it can be very exhausting. And you can get water in the actual pumps itself, unless you get a trap. There's not many stirrup pumps that comes with traps. I think I've only seen one, and it's quite a bit of money. So the best thing to do is buy one of these, go down to your local dive shop. They'll fill this up for probably about £12, which is nothing. And this little bottle will fill this probably about, I'm gonna say, I think it's like 14 times, but I reckon about 12. I might be going the other way, but I was reckon 12 times with one of these bottles. That's 12 quid for months of fun. Depends on how often you shoot, really. But yeah, there she is. Can't wait to go down to the range. It's gonna be get some groupings. I've ordered a mount, so hopefully you'll be able to see what we can see, what I can see. And yeah, what else is there? It's unfortunate that you can't put a sling on it. Now, I've seen this is quite solid. So I don't know, maybe we can drill a hole in the stock down here, because it's got a Picatinny rail here. You could even put something on there. So we've got that bit. You just need to drill into the stock somewhere. Maybe I'll have to open it up and see if this is a fixed unit or not. But she's very, very durable, very good, very, very accurate. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting out. But I'll show you some pictures in the things. Otherwise, can you see this? Can you see that? Can you see this? Do you know what I mean? So I'll show you some pictures. It comes with a flash guard, flash eliminator, you could call it. You don't get no flashes out of this though, but it's a nice little end what fits on there. But it's too loud. It's really loud. You can go to your local range and I think they might kick you out how loud it is. It is very loud. But with one of these, I don't know what make this is, but it works great. Absolutely great. I think the best way to describe it, I'll just screw that in. The best way to describe it, if you're walking through the woods and you tread on a stick and you hear that stick snap, that's probably about the same loudness with this on. So it's not loud at all. You can sit up in the hide and just take your time. And you won't scare like everyone away or everything away. I love this bolt action. That's probably why I got it really. I think this bolt action is awesome. it can be a bit, you need to be positive with it. You can't think that you're doing damage. It is literally get it in, knock it down. So you need to be a bit positive with that. But that's roughly about it. Apart from that, she is a good rifle. Really good rifle, and it does come up in the contender. It will contend with some very expensive ones. What, you know, why pay over £1,000, which the rifle alone was 400 and say 40, 50 pound. So 450 quid, let's say round it off, 450 quid, but you will not get a scope, you will not get a suppressor, you will literally only get a bottle, the rifle, the magazine, one magazine, and the adapter, and flash eliminator, or whatever that is called. But yeah, that's what you get for £450, which is a lot. You know, it's pretty good, really. And then you can put whatever scope on it, put whatever you really. I've got a bipod being, it's in the post coming from somewhere, the interwebs, and yeah, it's really good. Like, safety's great, bolt action is brilliant, the rubber good on the back, trigger, it's 2-stage trigger, which is it's excellent. I can't fault it at the moment. I've been looking for things to like nitpick at it, but I can't really find anything. It's like, as I say, this is a very accurate gun. So plinking would be target shooting and things like that, or even hunting. It hasn't a problem. The only downside, it's a bit weighty. That's about it, really. It's just, let's get rid of that. That's probably about the same, you know. It is quite. I think all in all, I think it's like £3.5 without all the jazz on it. But I think it's just a bit weighty. But if you're just resting, it's brilliant. There's no, you won't feel no recoil in it whatsoever. So you can really follow the shot through. And then I think that's how you can get, like, you grouping down to a big, it's not like a Springer, although it's like quite big and bulky, but I think the weight of it helps it in that aspect. So yeah, it's really good. As I said earlier, I will throw in pictures of close-ups on various bits and pieces. But yeah, it's lovely design, grip, it's really nice. The wooden one looks amazing, it really does. Really, it looks like Jesus carpented it. It is really nice, everything's all nice and smooth. But I got the black one. No really real reason why they didn't have the wooden one, but if I did get a wooden one, I probably wouldn't want to take it out nowhere, because it's just, it's, you know, I don't want to scratch it or nothing. But with this, very durable, and they're very easy to change the stocks, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I think that the barrel comes into a big play as well, being a Walther, you know, so that's why James Bond picked him, isn't it? He had a PPK. Well, we've got a RM8, that's what we got, an RM8 with a semi-cheapy, well, it is cheap. I've seen like some scopes going for some ridiculous money, but it's a very good one. There's loads of things. What have I said on there? There's 50. Got magnification down the bottom. With this, you got some lens protectors, and yeah, that is my little show you tell you reviewy kind of thing without the shooting of some real shooting, as in I can't shoot out the window, and my house is too small to really get some good range on it. So I'll try and do, I'm not sure I'm allowed to film in my range, but I've got the mount so I can like pretend to like it's helping me, but yeah, I'll just have to wait for that bit to come, and then you'll see what I see, and then we'll just go to the range, and then when I'm out and about in permissions, then you'll see more of it really. But until then, stay safe, be strong, don't let the world get you down, and get one of these. Why not? Why not get a couple? There is some nice ones. I think a wood one would be next though, but if it comes in a too nice finish, then I probably won't take it out. We'll have to see. Stay tuned. But yeah, there's that. Oh, I'm getting some Hades pellets today as well. They should be near by now, but get some Hades 22 pellets. I've got where's my bag? Got some good ones as well at the moment. I think I was looking for the JSB Zax, but instead I got the A-Arms Diablo Fields 22. 16 grain, which is a bit, I think that's right. Yeah, being a 2-2, your rounds will, it's not like flat and true, it's kind of, it lobs it into the target. So it's like pretty much like an artillery round, you know, the fire up to come down. Now a 2-2 round will do that. A 177 is pretty much flat, but a 2-2 has more of a punch to it. So if you're hunting, it wouldn't be nice. You can do it. There's nothing saying you can't do it, but I think a 2-2 has more of a punch. So if you don't get that clean shot, you'll get your quarry rolling around with a pellet like stuck in his head or in his eye. Do you know what I mean? So I've seen some hunters actually shoot through both eyes, and the rabbit will still run, obviously in pain, and it was run over to it and put out humanely. But stopping that would be a 2-2, definitely. And yeah, if I just show you the magazine here, obviously I'll show you pictures I've said, but I've still kept it in the bag. I always keep it in the bag. It's got like a rubber band around the side, so I just don't want that catching on something and perishing it. It's only a band, it's easy to replace, but why risk damage, you know? But yeah, there's just a little, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not running up and down to the camera all the time. I'll show you. But yeah, I've got these pellets to go. Nice little, they are pretty much the JSBs. But I think I might have to wash all these because they are, you can feel like a film on them, you know. It's probably a manufacturing grease or when they go for the machine or so, but they feel a bit like there's a film on there, yeah. So I'll wash all them. I'm not going to weigh them or anything like that. I'll just get all that crap off, and then get some shooting done. But yeah, I got a good little rifle bag as well. I picked that up from eBay. That's about £17. It's got many pockets on there. It does everything what I want it to. Do you know what I mean? I've seen some of them go for between 60 to like £100. A case would have been better, but I don't. If you're going to keep a rifle in it, you wouldn't want anything else in it. You know, you don't want to bash your sights or scuff the lenses or anything like that. But yeah, apart from that, I think we are done. Yeah, I'll have to get used to that. I have to get used to that safety. But you know, stops yourself shooting yourself in the leg, doesn't it? So it's probably for the best, really. There you go. I'm sorry we're not actually shooting, but next time we will. Cheers. Stay safe.